Stop what you're doing because this might be the biggest betrayal in love and hip-hop history. After months of build-up, secret meetings, and shady side-eyes, it's finally happened. Yandy Smith-Harris has officially refused to return for season 13, and it's all because of a shocking act of betrayal from none other than Mena. We're talking about cameras being shut off, producers scrambling, and cast members frozen in complete disbelief as Yandy stormed off set mid-scene. Why? Because what Erica did behind the scenes with receipts that just leaked crossed every line of loyalty, friendship, and sisterhood. And guess what? The betrayal didn't start on camera. It started way back, in the shadows of season 11. Oh, and did we mention someone may have secretly recorded Yandy's private conversation and passed it to Erica? Yeah, it's that deep. Insider sources say production is on the verge of collapse. And VH1 executives are in panic mode trying to keep this show together before it all crashes. So what did Erica really do? And will Yandy ever return? Grab your popcorn, Johnny, because once this tea spills, there's no cleaning it up. It all started with whispers in the hair and makeup trailer. Season 11 had wrapped with tension lingering, but no one expected Erica. Mena and Yandy Smith-Harris, two women who barely crossed paths, to become enemies before season 13 even began filming. But if you've followed love and hip-hop long enough, you know, nothing happens by accident. Let's rewind. Back in season 10, Yandy was riding high. Married to Mendeecees, navigating motherhood and defending her family like a lioness. Erica, she was still entangled in public spats with Safari, in and out of tabloid mess, and dodging every accountability bullet fans threw her way. Their storylines never really overlapped. Until they did. Season 11 brought a shift. Producers saw drama brewing. They subtly began placing Erica and Yandy in scenes together. A brunch here, a charity event there. Everything was civil. At first, behind the scenes though, Erica was quietly gunning for more screen time and, allegedly, she saw Yandy as the obstacle in her way, according to an insider from production who we'll call Kayla. To protect her identity, Erica reportedly pushed to hijack one of Yandy's key season 12 storylines involving a nonprofit event for single mothers. Erica allegedly claimed she could relate more and that the producers needed a younger, edgier face for that narrative, Yandy. She found out the night before filming. She was furious. She still showed up like the professional she is, but something in her eyes had changed. She kept her cool on camera, but viewers noticed the tension, the CDs, the lack of hugs, and that one scene where Yandy flat out refused to sit next to Erica at the reunion. Yeah, it was real. Then came this season 12 reunion, aka the calm before the Category 5 hurricane. During taping, producer accidentally left a mic hot during a break. And what that mic caught is what set everything in motion. Erica in a private convo with another castmate, calling Yandy washed, fake, and just holding on for a check. That audio, it leaked, not to fans, but to Yandy. And baby, when we tell you she didn't just hear it, she saved it, shared it with her husband, sent it to Mena, and apparently threatened legal action if the network tried to sweep it under the rug. Now here's where things get messier than Love and Hip Hop Fight Night. Producers begged both women to let it slide, even offered them a healing scene to patch things up for season 13. But Yandy wasn't having it. She reportedly told producers, "I'm not sharing a frame with that woman. I don't fake scenes, not for a check, not for clout, not even for Mena." And just like that, the cast contract talks stalled. But it didn't stop there. Erica, sensing her season 13 screen time slipping, took matters into her own hands. She started throwing shade on IG stories, posting cryptic captions about fake activists and women who only show up when the cameras roll. Everyone knew who she was talking about. Yandy clapped back only once with a now-deleted story, showing her working in the Bronx, no cameras in sight, with the caption, "Some of us were real before reality TV." And that's when VH1 knew this wasn't just drama. This was war. Fans started speculating, would Yandy leave the franchise? Would Mona cut Erica loose to keep the veteran queen on board? Or would they both be forced to appear on screen and fake it? Well, now we know. Yandy made her choice, and it's a no. She refused to film with Erica. Period. Contract unsigned. Deal dead. But why was this betrayal so personal? And what happened during that now infamous private dinner between Mendeecees and Erica that no one was supposed to find out about? That's where things get dirty. All right, Johnny? Buckle up, because this is where the entire love and hip-hop world flipped upside down. What started as shade turned into a straight-up ambush, and Yandy's breaking point wasn't just Erica's words. It was what Erica did behind the scenes with Mendeecees. Yes, you heard that right. Mendeecees. Let's rewind to early this year when cast negotiations were quietly going down for season 13. A source close to production claims Erica reached out to Mendeecees under the guise of clearing the air before the season started. According to the source, she invited him to a private dinner at a low-key midtown spot. No cameras, no producers, no assistants. Yandy had no idea. And get this, Mendeecees went. Now, here's where it gets messy. Allegedly, someone at the restaurant, possibly a fan, overheard the conversation and started recording audio. That clip somehow ended up in a private group chat of background cast members. And you already know it got out. The voice on the clip. Allegedly, Erica's saying wild things like, Yandy, always acting holier than thou. She forgot who she was before the Mrs. part. You could have done better. You just stayed with her out of loyalty. And you and me could have ran this whole show if we played it right. When that audio hit Yandy's phone, it was over. She reportedly confronted Mendeecees that same night, and insiders say the argument shook their household. Yandy was hurt not just by what Erica said, but by the fact that Mendeecees never told her about the dinner. She allegedly shouted at him, "How you gone? Let her play you like that and not even tell me." Mendeecees reportedly defended himself, saying, "I didn't say nothing wrong. I just went there to keep the peace." But Yandy wasn't hearing it. Sources say she packed a bag and left the house for the night, something she's never done in over 5 years of marriage. The betrayal wasn't about cheating, it was about disrespect. To make things worse, Erica posted a cryptic boomerang of her at the same dinner location just hours after the leak, captioned, "Some things taste better when they're served cold." Bon Appetit fans immediately flooded the comments. Is that a shot at Yandy Mendeecees? Say something now, bro. Yandy better drag her in the reunion. But it didn't stop there. Just days after the dinner drama, a private group text between cast members got leaked. The convo. Erica allegedly bragging that she was just testing the waters. With Mendeecees and laughing about Yandy's reaction, one message even read, "I ain't even want him FR. I just needed to rattle that queen's little castle." Fans were furious. Producers were panicked, and Yandy, she was done. She went silent for 2 full weeks. No posts, no public appearances, no brand partnerships, just complete blackout. That's when fans really got worried. Rumors began swirling that she was quitting the show for good and taking Mendeecees with her. But then, just as fast as she disappeared, Yandy reemerged with a bang. She uploaded a picture of her and her daughter smiling on a beach, holding hands. The caption, "Protecting peace, not filming chaos." And in the comments, Mona Scott Young left a single emoji. Now, here's the plot twist. That same week, a verified LHHATL fan page posted what they claimed was a screenshot from a leaked production doc, showing that Erica Mena was reportedly promised a season 13 storyline centering around conflict resolution with the Smith-Harris family. Say what? Yandy saw that post and immediately commented, "I ain't resolving nothing. They better rewrite that whole season, Erica." She clapped back the next day on Twitter, which she's since deleted. Some of y'all think you can control the show. Mona got other stars now, boo. And boom, the gloves were off. Behind the scenes, Production tried to film a reconciliation scene at a charity event in Atlanta, but Yandy refused to attend. Sources say VH1 execs even flew to NYC personally to convince her to return, offering her a higher appearance fee, limited filming days, and creative control over her narrative. She still said no. Why? Because she allegedly found out one more thing that crossed the line, and this one had to do with her kids. That's right. Someone close to Erica reportedly reached out to a blogger claiming they had exclusive tea about Yandy's parenting, all coincidentally timed the same week. Yandy pulled out of filming. The blog post didn't go viral, but Yandy heard about it. And when she did, let's just say a lawyer's letter was drafted fast. We're talking legal warnings, cease and desist, and rumored NDA threats to anyone involved in spreading that narrative. The betrayal had officially become personal, not just petty. It wasn't about a storyline anymore. It was about boundaries. But you thought that was the end? It's just getting started. If you thought this drama was peaking in part 2, think again, 'cause Johnny. What came next took this whole saga into scorched earth territory while fans were still digesting the leaked text messages and dinner audio. An unexpected live session cracked the entire case wide open. And no, it wasn't Yandy. It wasn't even Erica. It was Tahiry. That Tahiri from Love and Hip Hop New York. Tahiri jumped on Instagram Live out of nowhere with over 11,000 viewers. She looked agitated, glass of wine in hand, and she didn't hold back. Her words? I stayed quiet long enough, but some of y'all out here playing with fire, and I'm done protecting snakes. Viewers went wild. The chat exploded. Wait, who's she talking about? Tahiri. What's she got to do with this? Is this about Erica? And then it dropped. Tahiry revealed that Erica allegedly asked her to leak a private DM. Yandy sent her back in 2021 during a moment when Yandy was venting about the show. She hit me up talking about, yo, if you still got that old Yandy message, now's the time to make it public. Get these blogs talking. Tahiri said she refused. But the kicker, she claims Erica secretly recorded that conversation, and according to Tahiri, that audio is now in the hands of a well-known blogger who's allegedly been paid to release it at the perfect moment, most likely right before the season 13 trailer drops. Let that sink in for a second. A manipulated narrative, coordinated media attack, and a calculated plan to destroy Yandy's image. But it didn't stop there. Just minutes after Tahiri's live ended, a notorious gossip page dropped a blurry screenshot of a text thread. The names were cropped, but the messages were clear. Yandy need to be humbled. If I go nuclear, she'll never film again. Mendeecees won't defend her when the real tea drops. Followers instantly connected the dots, even without full names. The timing was too perfect. The followers knew exactly who was behind those messages. Comment sections blew up. Is Erica plotting? This not just beef anymore. This a takedown. Spuddy, protect Yandy ASAP within 48 hours. Two more things happened that took the drama nuclear. 1. A voice note surfaced, allegedly Erica speaking to a male friend, saying, I'm not afraid of that girl. She thinks because she got the husband and a few followers, she untouchable. Watch what I do this season. VH1 gonna eat it up. And 2, Mona Scott Young unfollowed both Erica and Yandy. Fans were in total chaos. Nobody knew where production stood. Had Mona picked a side? Was this all part of the show? Or had it finally gone too far? Then, out of nowhere, another twist. A leaked reunion seating chart showed Erica in the first row. And guess who was completely missing from the document? Yandy. Speculation. Sword? Did she officially quit the show? Then a verified insider account dropped an even crazier revelation. Yandy didn't just quit filming. She allegedly demanded a full release from her VH1 contract, meaning she wouldn't even appear in confessionals or flashbacks. But WHY? when a fan-captured clip surfaced from a private speaking event Yandy attended. In it, she addresses the Erica drama head-on. "You can only turn the other cheek so many times. I protected my peace, my marriage, and my motherhood. If people want drama, let them do it without me." And just like that, the crowd erupted. Now, Johnny, here's where it gets dark. Right after that speech went viral, Cause manager tweeted, "Funny how people play victim effed. Or they do all the shady stuff behind the scenes." There's a reason Mona never begged you to stay. Viewers couldn't believe it. The audacity. So Yandy's fans? They fought back hard. A wave of support surged across Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. Yandy, been classy. Erica, been messy. Let's not forget Erica threw a drink at someone pregnant on set. Yandy just brought books to foster kids. Hashtag Team YandyY till the end. And yet, just when the tables were turning, the most chilling piece of evidence dropped a recording. Allegedly from the season 13 production trailer that hasn't aired yet, was leaked on Reddit. It features a blurry backlot scene and a voice that fans swear is Mendeecees, saying, "I told her not to trust Erica. I told her, but it was too late." Too late for what? What did Erica do? Did Yandy get played by her own husband? Was the betrayal deeper than we thought? The leak ends with a fade to black, and these words, "Season 13 won't be what you expected." Viewers are stunned. Bloggers are scrambling. VH1 hasn't made a single statement. But one thing is for sure. This drama has shifted from petty to poisonous. And Erica Mena might have just burned a bridge she can't rebuild. Want to know what's next? Because just when fans thought the storm was settling, the love and hip-hop universe cracked wide open. It started with a random tweet from a verified gossip blogger late Tuesday night. VH1 might be scrambling. Multiple cast members threatening to walk out. Erica's betrayal has bigger consequences than folks expected. #LHHATL. Now, at first, folks thought it was an exaggeration. But then the receipts started pouring in. Joseline Hernandez, the Puerto Rican princess herself, dropped into the convo with a cryptic tweet. "That's why I left. These girls played dirty and then cry victim. Ain't nothing real about that set. I said what I said." Hold on. Was she talking about Erica? Or was this shade at Yandy? The internet couldn't decide. But then Joseline doubled down. She posted an Instagram story with an old screenshot of her and Yandy from 2018, captioned, "Real recognize real. They tried to do you like they did me. Glad you walked away." Boom. Just like that, the internet exploded. Fans started dragging Erica for allegedly trying to ice out one of the OGs. Others wondered what this meant for season 13's entire cast lineup. And then, out of nowhere, Remy Ma stepped into the chat. Yup, the last person anyone expected to address this mess. Remy reposted Yandy's old IG reel about mentoring young girls and added this caption: "It's what reality TV needs, not the messy nonsense they keep pushing." When people started picking sides for real, hashtag Team YandyY, hashtag Cancel Erica, hashtag SaveLochich11, the cast group chat got leaked. One of the show's stylists anonymously shared blurred screenshots with captions like, "This vibe is not the same. Erica acting like she running the network." Several cast members requesting separate call times. But the biggest bombshell came from a camera assistant on the show. In a TikTok video that went viral in under an hour, she spilled tea that had jaws dropping. Y'all don't even know the half. Producers had to cut a whole scene because Erica wouldn't stop bringing up Yandy off camera. She wanted to air dirty laundry that wasn't even related to the storyline. She ended her rant with a haunting line. "Some of this stuff ain't entertainment. It's harassment." Fans started demanding answers. Petitions launched. Tweets tagged VH1 like wildfire. How is Erica still filming? Yandy walked so the show could keep its dignity. Ain't love and hip-hop. This is petty and power plays. But wait, it gets darker. Remember? That earlier leak about Mendeecees saying it was too late. A longer version of that audio surfaced on a private forum, and the context. Devastating. In the full clip, Mendeecees allegedly confides to producer Benzino. She didn't. Want to listen to me? Erica told her she wanted peace, but she was playing chess. Now my wife thinks I let it happen, like I picked a side. Benzino's voice responds, so did you. Mendeecees goes silent for a few seconds. I thought staying quiet would protect everybody, but silence made it worse. The audio ends there. But the damage, done, viral, irreversible. It didn't take long before Erica's PR team dropped a statement on her behalf. And it only made things messier. Erica has always been a passionate cast member. But claims of harassment or targeted attacks are unfounded and part of a smear campaign. Smear campaign. Fans lost it. Even Kumbella chimed in, quote-tweeting the PR statement. They always cry smear when the truth gets loud. Sit this one out, sis. At this point, the cast was in full meltdown mode. VH1 producers were seen reposting old clips of Yandy's best moments. Fans took this as a sneaky sign of regret, or maybe a PR cleanup move before season 13 premieres. But then came the most savage twist yet. A fake casting call flyer started circulating made to look like VH1 was replacing Yandy with a new cast member. The flyer had this headline, looking for new ATL queens. Drama ready. Loyalty optional. People were furious. Comments like, loyalty optional. Y'all promoting betrayal now? Yandy was the backbone of this show. You can't replace integrity. This ain't it. Do better. Now, here's where things got even more out of control. Kirk Frost. Yes, that Kirk did a live with Mendeecees at the Frost Bistro. They both addressed the drama indirectly, but their body language said it all. Kirk tried to play neutral, saying, we all got love for each other, but sometimes people need to take a step back and reset. That's what I think Yandy's doing. But Mendeecees looked dead in the camera and said, they're stepping back, and then there's being pushed. And BOOM silence. The live ended shortly after. Fans were shook. It was clear. Even Mendeecees feels betrayed down now. Fans are demanding VH1 take a stance. Some are even boycotting the Season 13 trailer if it doesn't address the scandal. One comment summed it up best. This isn't just a cast shakeup. This is a war of values. Loyalty versus drama. Class versus clout. But what happens when clout wins? Because rumor has it, a replacement arc is being filmed, right? NOW. And a very controversial Love and Hip Hop alum might be stepping in. Wanna know who? This is where the gloves came off. As soon as fans heard whispers of Yandy leaving Love and Hip Hop ATL Season 13, the streets of social media turned into a battlefield and everyone had something to say. Twitter, TikTok, Instagram, even Shady. Reddit threads all erupted into a storm of chaos. One TikTok user at LHHTEASPILL went live with over 50,000 viewers watching as she broke down the timeline, showing clips of Erica's past drama, Yandy's emotional confessions, and even screen-recorded DMs from crew members claiming this wasn't the first time Erica Mena had pushed a co-star to walk away. She did the same thing to Sin Santana back in 2019, the TikToker said, as the chat blew up with shocked emojis. Yandy carried that franchise on her back for years, and this is how they treat her. Erica Mena has made her whole storyline about Mendeecees, and now she's the main character by default. It's disgusting. Meanwhile, a trending hashtag emerged overnight. Hashtag justice for Yandy, even blue check. Celebs were chiming in. Tammy Rivera tweeted, Yandy ain't perfect, but she's real. When real gets bullied off the screen, what are we even watching anymore? Moni Slaughter dropped a now-viral Instagram reel with this shady quote. You can't call it betrayal when it's expected from a snake. But the most shocking reaction? None other than Rashida herself got caught liking a shady tweet that read, "Yandy didn't deserve that. Erica always gotta turn everything into a circus. VH1 needs to wake up." And if that wasn't enough, one of Yandy's mentees posted a TikTok tearfully saying, "She's the reason I got my life together. She's more than a cast member, she's a movement. Shame on y'all for letting her go." People started tagging Mona Scott-Young, demanding answers. How are you letting Erica sabotage another season? Mona, your silence is loud. Bring back the Yandy that built the brand. Even publications jumped on the drama. The Shade Room posted a side-by-side image of Yandy and Erica with the caption, "Fans divided after Yandy allegedly refuses to return for Season 13. Who do you stand with?" The comment section. Pure fire. Yandy brought grace and class. Erica brought chaos. If Erica's staying, I'm not watching. Simple. No Yandy, no ratings. Over on YouTube, multiple bloggers released exposed videos within hours. The real reason Yandy walked away, how Erica Mena ruined Love and Hip Hop again. Behind the scenes sabotage. The dirty truth VH1 won't show you. One even included a voice note allegedly from a former VH1 intern. Spilled this. They knew things were toxic, but they kept filming. They wanted the explosion. They planned the Erica versus Yandy moment weeks in advance. Erica wasn't just acting, she was fulfilling a producer's wish list. Meanwhile, VH1 remained radio silent. No statement. No acknowledgement. Not even a retweet from their own official page about the scandal. Fans took this as confirmation, and then came the biggest social media punch in the face. Erica Mena posted a selfie. Yup, a full glam face. Captioned, "Pressure makes diamonds." Hashtag unbothered queen, and underneath a flood of dragging comments. "Girl, this ain't pressure, it's petty. You bullied a mother off the show and now you flexing. Unbothered about ruining someone else's peace. You're exactly the problem." But Johnny, this part gets darker. A fan account leaked an image of the season 13 cast. Lineup board from a private production folder. And guess what? Yandy's name. Erased. Completely removed. No special guest role. No surprise return. Just gone. And right there at the top, Erica Mena. Full-time lead status. Circle around her name. It didn't take long for fans to start boycotting. Hundreds of viewers flooded VH1's comment sections with one simple phrase, "We ride with Yandy." Instagram polls showed over 68% of viewers said they'd skip season 13 without her. TikTok. Creators began stitching old Yandy clips under the hashtag bring back the queen, and then to twist the knife deeper, an anonymous cast member DM'd a fan page saying, "Y'all haven't even seen the last of it. There's a better-known celeb joining mid-season to replace Yandy. This one has history with Erica too." Viewers were left reeling. A better-known celeb. History with Erica. Even more betrayal on the horizon. Johnny, the public ain't done talking, and the drama's still brewing. But if you thought this was the end, wait till you see what's coming next. Just when the internet thought it had seen the last of the drama, when emotions were at their peak and fans were canceling, season 13 left and right. Boom! The final twist hit like a THUNDERCLAP. A leaked voice note surfaced. And this time, it wasn't from a background producer or a clout-chasing blogger. It was from Yandy herself. Yes, the queen finally spoke, but not on TV, not on Instagram, live, and definitely not in a press release. It was a private voice memo that somehow got sent to the wrong group chat, and one of the accidental recipients leaked it to a Love and Hip Hop fan page within minutes. And what she said: "I didn't leave because of one scene. I left because production sat there, watched her throw shade, drag my name, and when I asked for backup, they told me it makes good TV. That's not a job. That's betrayal." I've had cast members flip tables, spread lies, and drag me for years, but I always held it down. This time, it felt like a setup. Tell Mona. Tell VH1 I got offers now. Big ones, and I don't need to come back to this circus. Yandy was done, but she wasn't just walking away. She was walking up, according to an exclusive insider source. Bet and Zeus Network have both reached out with six-figure reality and docuseries offers. And here's the wildest part. Apparently, one of the pitches being floated is titled Reclaiming My Empire, the Yandy Smith story with rumored cameos by, wait for it, Chrissy Lampkin, Tahiri, and Kimbella, all former love and hip-hop icons. Meanwhile, Mena was still acting completely unfazed, posting cryptic reels dancing in heels with captions like, "When the fake leaves, the real reign begins," but the audience wasn't buying it anymore. One comment summed up the mood. "Real queens don't need to scream for crowns. Yandy made a kingdom, you just borrowed the throne." However, the true atomic bomb came from inside VH1. One of the network's junior execs, under the anonymous name Backstage Ben, posted on Reddit and spilled everything. According to the post, producers were given orders to make Erica the focus of season 13 to boost shock value. Yandy's classy image was called too polished for the drama they wanted. The reunion episode is already filmed, and it ends with a cast-wide ambush targeting Erica. But one cast member walks off the stage mid-filming. Guess who? Mona Scott Young herself. The post claims Mona stormed off, saying, "This isn't what I built love and hip-hop to be." And to make matters even spicier, the leaked season 14 planning board reveals a surprising scribbled name under potential replacement for Erica. The name? Chrissy Lampkin. Yup. They're allegedly in talks to bring back the OG queen, and fans are already screaming in the comments if Yandy gone and Chrissy comes back. It's war. This just turned into LHH Endgame. Petition to let Chrissy slap someone in the premiere. But Johnny, it doesn't stop there. Late last night, Yandy tweeted one word: Unchained. No explanation, no hashtags. It's just silence after that. And fans lost it. That's a shot at VH1. She's free. It's unchained. Like the chains. They tried to keep her in. Oh, she's coming with heat. Stoka series